what we've been saying. All the people from the beginning who weren't willing to just say, yes, he did it because he looks creepy, which, by the way, I don't think he looks creepy. You could take anybody's fucking picture and be like, look how creepy this person looks. Okay. Like, look here, let's do this. Let's just pick this guy. Okay. Oh, this guy, right? He's not creepy, but like, you could be like, oh, look at how creepy he looks. What's going on with this guy? He looks real creepy. Like, what's that little smirk on his? I mean, literally, that's what the news fucking does. Okay. Like, I'm over it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Outside of the emotional shit that the news threw out there on purpose, let's be honest. And we'll get to that in a second, but nothing else exists in this case except for that. Okay. So the bottom line is the investigation is complex. The secrecy around it reflects the gravity of the crime, but not the certainty of guilt. The case would have risen. It's over now, but it was on very thin ice with the evidence that they had, right? So here's the thing that I want to bring up, and this is really interesting. All right. And this is, I want everybody, especially the people who, when you say, I still think he's innocent or he's most likely innocent, and they're like, but he pled guilty, but he pled guilty. Okay. People that say that, all right, these people are the people who can't live with uncertainty. And that's what you have to understand. Some people like things to be settled so that they don't have to worry about it anymore. It's like, okay, Brian Koberger confessed. And people always tell the truth when they confess. We don't live in a world where people confess just because they don't want to die, right? We don't live in a world where prisoners get beaten and treated poorly because they don't confess. We don't live in a country where they detain people illegally for hours and hours without food and drink and lie to them, manipulate them to confess to something, right? Do we live in a country like that? Ask yourself, do we? Because you know damn well we do. You know damn well we do. And so if you know that, if that's a fact, and then you look at a case that is a one artifact case, shitty at that, you say to yourself, why did he plea? Why would anybody ever plea if they were innocent? And I have an answer for you. And it actually makes a lot of sense. And this is for all the guilters out there when they tell you this, or anybody really who's just curious about why someone might plea. And this is from statistics. This is not me just making it up because I feel this way. Because I don't give a fuck either way. Okay, let's just get that straight. I personally I don't know Brian Koberger, and I'm not being paid to be on his side or not his side. Like if they pulled out some shit that was like definitely convincing he did it, like they dug up the murder weapon in his backyard and shit, and I didn't think it was planted, like I'd be like, okay, like he's guilty. Okay, I get it. I'm not attached to him like, oh my God, he's the savior. He's all that's not me, right? So I don't have a problem if he's guilty or innocent. What I have a problem is when I express an opinion or a speculation based on what I believe is sound facts that he's most likely innocent, is the people who criticize that opinion and say, oh, that's because you love him, or that's because you're a conspiracy theorist or whatever. And honestly, at this point, I don't have a problem with those people either. They can watch my videos too and say shit. I honestly, I don't care. That makes me laugh at this point. All right. So let's just keep it moving because it's all good. It's all good energy.